Hello, I'm Carol Marak and welcome to Solo and Smart. And on this channel, I focus on helping independent adults stay in control of their lives before crises forces decisions. Today's topic is one most people avoid thinking about, even though it affects millions of adults who live alone without nearby family. It's this question. What happens when something goes wrong and there's no one to call? The purpose of this video is not to create fear. It's to help you understand a reality that often catches people by surprise. Not because they were careless, but because they assumed that things would work out themselves. So if you value independence, this conversation is especially important. Because when there's no one to call, decisions still have to be made. That's the reality. And most people imagine emergencies as dramatic moments. But the truth is, the loss of control often begins quietly. It could be a fall, an unexpected illness, a medical procedure that doesn't go as planned, or even a legal or financial question that needs an immediate answer. In those moments, someone is usually expected to step in. But for many independent adults, no one has been designated, not because they didn't care, but because life unfolded differently. So who do I call, right? There is a moment, sometimes brief, sometimes overwhelming, when a decision must be made. A doctor needs consent, a hospital needs direction, a form needs a signature, a judgment call needs to happen, and the question becomes, who knows you well enough to speak for you? If the answer isn't clear, systems don't wait. They move forward based on policy, speed, and liability, not personal values. So when people experience this moment, they often say, I didn't realize how alone I was until then. That's because there is no rehearsal for these situations. Most people have never practiced being advocated for. Stress reduces clarity, even in capable people. This isn't about weakness. It's about how human decision-making works under pressure. And so here's the uncomfortable truth. When no one is designated, decisions default to the institutions. Speed replaces reflection. Convenience replaces preference. This is how people end up with outcomes they never would have chosen. Not because they agreed, but because no one was clearly authorized to say otherwise. You don't lose control all at once. You lose it because decisions were never made ahead of time. So the core question, or why waiting makes this harder, is that many people tell me I'm healthy, I'm sharp, I'll deal with this later, and that may be the truth today. But the decisions that protect your autonomy are best made when nothing is urgent. Once stress enters the pictures, choices narrow. Time disappears, authority shifts. Planning is not about predicting the future, it's about protecting your ability to choose. If this is you, you'll want a copy of my Solo Aging Readiness Checklist, and you can get it below. It helps you identify the key decisions that are easier to make now while you're still in control. And again, that link is below in the description. And also subscribe to this channel and watch new information here on Solo and Smart. And if you know others who are solo, please share this video. There are conversations like these that people need to hear. Well, thank you for being here, and I appreciate you watching this video. Thank you.